a second DDLC stream, so you know, that's happening. Second DDLC stream, so oh shit, wait. Oh, you know, that's happening. I don't know if y'all can hear that. There we go, it turned off that. But what I wanted to do was try and open up the chat. But it seems like I can't do that, so I'm just gonna give up on that. But yes, I am playing the second DDLC stream. So, hello to anybody watching. This might be a shorter stream, just because last time I had a bit of a hard time streaming DDLC, since it was just a lot of talking. So I might try and keep this one a little bit shorter today. But without further ado, I guess, why not just jump into it, so. Okay. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into... Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Ah-ha-ha. I forgot I said that as a ha-ha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival, too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but the whole day, it's a whole day where the school gets to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Honestly, mood. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? It's a pretty specific thing to look for. Hello, 3 viewers. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? You of all people? I'm surprised. What? What is that supposed to mean? Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Does squid mean something like that? Like, huh. I didn't know that squid... I mean, maybe it doesn't. Maybe it was just some random joke, but... Let's just focus on our event for now, okay? Ehehe. Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me, where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Ehehe, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Aw, something fell off my wall. Hold on. Just gonna put it in the trash because it's honestly not something I need. Is everything alright? Of course! Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Haha. Jeez, you worry about me too much. I'm fine. See? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back to everyone else, but the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they're preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Dizzy, what's up? This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? And in what way do you mean? Well, maybe I'm reading a little too much. Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much. But she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Or have you, Monica, the person who probably, is causing this? Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Dizzy. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. If she's never really like this, doesn't that mean something's wrong? She's always talked to me about things that bothered her, but this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? Saying that there's maybe that something on her mind is you. Me? How on earth would you come up with that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like a little extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. Not any different now than it has always been. Ehehe. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? ... I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try and talk to her, so try not to think about it now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks over to Sayori. I watch her... Oh my god, of course I had a yawn. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice quiet so that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her, that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey you. I look up and see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like that. I'm not worried. I'm just... Natsuki glances down to her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, you can tell me. You can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Uh-oh. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she doesn't want to admit it to me, so I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyways, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, and if she needed you, and you would be the first person to go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah, I feel like it is pretty obvious. I should have thought about it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the book that she's holding. Oh, I just dropped my earbud. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get any wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so I was not. Damn, there's friend-zoned Natsuki. Jeez, if you're fine, then let's hurry up and get started already. Yeah. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the clubroom. Why don't we all share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. Well, obviously the first one I'm going to choose is Natsuki, because, like last stream, gotta keep that up. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer. That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Ahaha. Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. Damn. That's an L. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Dizzy? Please tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before like this. Natsuki. Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point of sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, that's cute, just like you, Natsuki. Sometimes I don't want to be cute. But nobody understands that. Bro, can relate. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki? If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put onto it. Don't read it! Before I can pick it up, Natsuki snatches the poem from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think that your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well, but sometimes she is focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute. You're a lot more than that. Ah, Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult it was for her. But she finally forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel so small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart. Oh my God. But what do I do when it's all torn apart? When it's torn all apart, my faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't be mad. Oh my gosh, she's such a tsundere. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you just can't say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed me this one. I liked it. Yeah, well, I'm a pro, so... Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. Ah, I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I hand back the poem. But as I do, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes it back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Why not? I just don't. Jeez, I realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. I apologize that I keep clearing my throat. Good. If you didn't, I would. Never mind. I'm glad that you want it. Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Yeah, I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so I can put Natsuki's poem away. I'll read Monica's next. Hi, Dizzy, tilde. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being honest, in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would always make me happy to see. Ahaha. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more. Wow, I struggled with that sentence. Sticking with the Natsuki style once more. I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... Oh, come on, Dizzy. It's awfully sus, you know? Spending time with her in the clubroom every day, pretending to like the manga that she's into. You know how Natsuki is. If you don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me. No, I think you're misunderstanding. It's not like Natsuki hates everyone who doesn't give her what she wants. Yeah, she's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have. Is that so? I kind of knew, but I just didn't want to admit it. So, I just need to ask one thing of you. Be careful. Please? Natsuki is kind of unpredictable. A lot of times, she doesn't even know what she wants. Ghost Squirrel is rating me. Thank you! That is the first time I've ever been rated. Thank you very much. That actually means, like, a lot. I've never been rated before, so thank you. And to anybody who came from Ghost Squirrel's channel, thanks. To anybody who came from Ghost Squirrel's channel, welcome to my chat, and yeah, feel free to send any messages and say hello. You just finished this game on your stream. Hello, Red Monster. And yeah, the Doki Doki is, I feel like it hasn't been a popular game for like the more recently, but I'm glad that people still enjoy watching it and playing it. But yeah, thank you. Anyway, after all, she's also hi Zuri. After all, she's the youngest one here. Do I remember you? Yeah, I remember you. You were there like a couple days ago in a stream. Or it says 6 days ago. Wow. But yeah, you were at another stream of mine. I think it was my other DDLC stream. And then where am I at in it? I'm on the 4th day. So, nothing's happened yet. I have played the game before, so I know a bit how it goes. But I haven't played it in a while, and I think I'm doing a different pathing than the first time I played, though honestly I can't remember. She might not know how to handle her feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then you could end up damaging the club too. That it could end up damaging the club too. And you wouldn't want to do that to me, right? You have followed? Thank you. Thank you very much. So, it sounded kind of aggressive when I said thank you, but really thank you. And Ghost Squirrel followed me. Here. I'll follow you both back. Because it is nice to support everybody in this small Twitch community. I'm not sure how to respond. You were watching other streamers, she's going to play Jackbox with people that watches her. Ah. Oh, there, that confirms that my Nightbot message works. So you want to watch me and her? Ah, yeah, that sucks when you want to watch multiple people at a time. You could, you don't have to watch my channel if you don't want to. If you want to watch that other person. I have 42 followers now, yeah. I'm very happy that, like, I've actually gotten the amount of followers that I've gotten. Because I enjoy streaming and talking to people. Because, I don't know, it's nice. I think it's nice to interact with people that you might have never interacted with before in your life. Yeah. I am close to affiliate. The only thing that, like, I already have 2 of the requirements, like the streaming for 7 days in the last 30 days, and then streaming for 8 hours in the last 30 days. I just need the 50 followers and then the 3 average viewers. But honestly, the thing I'm most excited for with affiliate is getting the custom emotes. I'm just so excited to make my own emotes. I'm not sure how to respond to Monica. Well, I care about her in this club. It's also kind of unfair to bring that up. Good luck to the rest of the path to affiliate. Thank you. I don't know how many followers you have or where you are on the path of Twitch, but good luck with your journey on Twitch as well. You have 15 followers? Oh, okay. Well then, very much so good luck, and I'm sure that you'll make it to affiliate as well. And one tip that I have is, as stupid as it may sound, try and clip your videos and, like, post clips on TikTok. Because despite the fact that, like, I hate TikTok, not like hate, I've just never really been a fan of it, but it it helps get views, and it helps get people to your channel who actually care to watch your videos, and like, it gets you genuine people to support your community and that you can talk to. By the way, you were watching another streamer, and she said she wanted to delete the bots that followed her. Oh, delete all the follows. She had like 1K. Oh, damn, yeah. I don't know how many bots follow me right now. I don't think many bots follow me, since I only have 42. And like Nightbot, the one I have in my chat, that one doesn't actually follow me. That one's just one that sends like a message in chat. She was sad. Yeah, I'm sure that really like sucks, because also like I'm not the kind of person. Follow botting is a bad thing. Yeah, like, I'm not the kind of person who would pay for follows, but like, I'm always scared that somebody else is gonna buy followers for my account. Like, it sounds kind of weird to me at the moment, because I couldn't imagine anyone doing that, but like, imagine being a bigger streamer and then someone decides to buy you follow bots, and then you just get like kind of empty follows. I don't know. Well, you're smart. Oh, whoops, I accidentally just pressed space somewhere else. Oh god, 3 people who I like are streaming. Alright. Well, you are smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Monica smiles sweetly. Anyways, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Minecraft streamers get follow botted a lot. Yeah, I do a lot of Minecraft streams as well. So, I'm scared for that. Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering. What else do I stream? The last star glimmering in the twilight sky. What else do I stream? I tend to stream mainly Minecraft. I did try Among Us once, but my computer isn't happy streaming Among Us. Like, I have a bit of an older laptop, so I can't really. I want to do more games, but I can't really at the moment. So I mainly play Minecraft. I've done Among Us a couple times. I did Shell Shock. I did one Shell Shock stream. And then I've started doing Doki Doki streams. These Doki Doki streams, I probably am going to do them like once a week, just because talking continuously, reading the like chat, the text and stuff like that, is just like, I find it tough to do. Like, I've always had a weak throat. I don't know. I get my throat gets really irritated really quickly, and my last DDLC stream was 2.5 hours, and I was in pain. You played it over 3 days? Yeah. Yeah, when I played it on my own. You started 2 days ago? Yeah. When I played it on my own, a couple of years back when it came out, I played it over that many. I definitely speedran it, not speedran, but I was binging it. But with the streaming, I find it harder to continuously be talking so much. So I think I'll be taking my time with it and doing it once a week, just so I don't kill my throat. Anyways, the legend. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, dry as a quill, expressionless. Also, I love the cues that Monica, that the Monica font writes it is. I just like those cues. That was not a good sentence, but I'm sure you got what I was trying to say there. Anyway, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we will only seek the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Alright. Look, DDLC. Look at DDL, Monica. I was told she was connected to the game and on Twitch. DDL Monica? Is that a streamer or a person somewhere, or just... Because I don't think I've heard of DDL Monica. Oh, a streamer? Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of them, but... I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of off on my own. So that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, would the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Ahaha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know better than anyone. Also follow Monica, Lil Monty. Hold on, I'll write down that name, and then I'll search for them later. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyways, here's my Monica writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and will make you want to continue improving. It's also like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Alright, say Yuri. We're leaving Yuri for the end, because I just don't like her. I'm fine. I think I respect other people who like her, and it's not like I dislike her. Just of the four, she's my least favorite. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki. I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Which route you going for? I'm going for the Natsuki route. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Dizzy. Sayori. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Bruh. That excuse. I feel like anybody should know that excuse just... They're never that tired. Ehehe. Alright, just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay. I'm going home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? See you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I wonder where this is gonna go. See, I wonder, because, like, the first time I played and this time I played, Sayori was the first one to go. Sayori was the first one to go. Like, I wonder what would happen if I chose Sayori words for the poems, like, because I don't know how that pathing goes. Yuri doesn't look too enthused about spending time with me. Damn! If she changes her mind, she'll I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be for now. Blame Streamer for death. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing our poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange right now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your casual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh, stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Aha! It's almost like that's the game. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing that's different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyways? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously, of all times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? Do I keep the game files open? Not while I'm playing. But I know that, like, in the end, when it's just Monica, that you have to, delete the file. But is what's her name already gone from the files? Hold on. I just clicked to open my file thing, but my computer is slow. I don't remember where the DDLC files are. Windows. Users. My computer. And then it's usually in one of the app data folders. You get new things. New things for what? Alright, hold on, I'm looking to see if I can find the DDLC file. Okay, I'm just gonna... You get new files. Okay, hold on, and I'm just gonna go to my computer and look up the game. I just looked up Doki Doki, hopefully that works. And then I'll just let it load, since it's gonna take a hot second for that to work. Of all times to not go home with her, you pick a time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Who? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? If you right-click the Steam game. Oh. Hold on, I'm minimizing the tab for a second so it's gonna be paused. See, it's just showing me, like, it says, and do manage, and go to browse. What? I'm so bad with files. Right-click on your Steam game. I have open, print, scan selected item for viruses, restore previous versions, send to, cut, copy, create shortcut, delete, rename, and properties. Hold on. I'm just letting it load in my computer because I just did a computer search for it. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone else will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle it all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will help me with designing them. As for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? L. That's an L. Poor Yuri. I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. You're away, what happened? Sayori left because she, quote-unquote, didn't feel well. So, you know. We know where that's gonna go. And then, right now, Monica is just making it weird while trying to do the preparations for the festival. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you could make some banners and decorations. So Act 1 hasn't concluded? No. So you should make some banners and decorations and help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts writing. Okay, I'm just gonna skip that one because I couldn't read it. Your mind is always racing, I see. That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyways, that just leaves you, Dizzy. The one who is truly useless. That's a mood. Aha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. That's Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give you a choice, so you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Dizzy may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited for assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Dizzy too. What are you saying? I like how Monica's just standing in the middle of this, staring right into your eyes. It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Dizzy to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, He hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know, so I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. What do I use to stream? I use just OBS. I want to get into Streamlabs, but, like I said earlier, I have an older computer that can't handle a lot, so I'm being, like, I actually bought a new PC. It'll be coming soon, but, at the moment, I'm just trying to use more simple programs to, get me through my starting of streaming. I was just saying, though, geez. Streamlabs doesn't work on older Streamlabs doesn't work on older / lower end stuff. Yeah, that's what I know. Yeah, but I assume you mean like older / lower end computers and hardware. Though you tried it and it failed. Yeah. That's why I haven't tried it yet, because it's definitely like a bigger platform. So you went back to basic OBS, yeah, that's what I'm using as well. Oh, I finally got the Doki Doki Literature Club files. Yes, you mean computers, yeah. Alright, so the character files. All 4 are still there. Where's, Red Monster, where's the, like, new stuff that you said would be coming in the files? Can we just settle this already? Yeah, Dizzy, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, Monday. Hold on. Monday. Where is Monday in the files? Game. No. A library? No. That's just like coding. It's Friday in the game. In-game. Wait, how do you know what day it is? You can use Streamlabs. Wait, you can use the Streamlabs website to create browser sources for stuff in Streamlabs, like alert boxes, follower goals, and chat boxes. Yeah, see, that's one big thing that I wanted to have in my streams. Like, I wanted to be able to show chat, and then like, oh, I'll get something on Monday. Oh, okay, I get it now. I wanted to be able to get like the chat boxes and those kinds of things, which you can use in OBS. Oh. Huh, okay. Hold on, wait, then I'll write that down as well. Stream... Okay, wait, no. Streamlabs website. I'm just gonna write that down and I'll hope that I'll remember what it's for in the future. Everyone looks straight at me, but of course I'm going to go with. If you want, you can screen share the process after stream or tomorrow. Sure, I mean, I don't know if I can tomorrow since my family is going to spend Easter with friends, but yeah, I mean, I can try figuring it out on my own. Like, I don't want to waste anybody's time trying to work on something with streaming, but yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna choose Natsuki, of course, since we're going down the Natsuki path and I'm committing to it. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun, and you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry, baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because... Never mind. Okay. Well, anyways, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it, after all. Taff. And then, what is that? Is it a little cat? Oh, it's a cat with a gun. Oh. That's good. It's absolutely fine. I don't mind it at all. I have nothing to do tomorrow except for Easter dinner with my immediate family. Yeah, I'm spending the whole, like, morning and, like, well, we're leaving, like, late morning, which I usually wake up late morning, so, but then we're gonna be going to the afternoon. I think my parents said that they're talking to the people, and maybe I'll be able to not go. So, I don't know, because, I mean, like, it's not like I ever do anything at the people's houses every year when we go for Easter, so, but yeah, maybe I will have time. But for now, I don't know how free I'll be tomorrow. Yeah, that's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Everything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think DM you on Discord when you can, you'll be happy to. Alright. Here, wait. Do you have your Discord somewhere, like on your profile? What about you, Dizzy? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not just be that. I think that Yuri might be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Okay, it's Ghost Squirrel. Alright, and I'll just copy that. If I want to take that down. You mean like remove the message? Hold on. Oh, write down the name. Okay. I was gonna say, take that down. Like, I don't know if you can remove singular messages, or at least if you can, I don't know how to. But yeah, I wrote that down. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general, having to come up with something for her to do, and then nobody offering help. That doesn't mean... Ooh. Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone, and with a worried expression. Look. Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. And that'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hand and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... Damn. Monika and I are also taken back by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. So sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it'll be time for us to all head out. Okay, I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat with each other. Where are you going? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped out of my mind. Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah, what's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I would have some guy over my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyways, I just need to complain for a second. Or I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much, so you better look forward to it. Natsuki's energy. Didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work? Even though you prefer Sayuri, Natsuki can be funny too. Yeah. It's funny, the two people who have given... Who do you prefer, Red Monster? I enjoy hearing, like, people's different reasoning for, like, who they prefer, because Zuri, the other person who was on last week as well, said that they prefer Yuri, and now, Ghost, you're saying that you prefer Sayuri. Find it funny to hear people's different preferences. Sorry if that came off as awkward. But yeah, I think it's because, like, obviously, like, everyone has their own preferences. And I find it, like, I don't know, interesting. Anyway, didn't you say you were going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that, but it's not like I could act like, in front of everyone, that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I've never gotten to bake with somebody else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyways, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday! Ah, never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to this. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. Yeah, it's only been 4 days. I think that's a little too early. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. Seriously, I can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. See, I thought the Sayori thing happened after that day. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. That is literally me. Oh my god, that sounds exactly like me. I am so different in person than I am on the phone. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kinda saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. Sayori does do the thing on Monday, which is after the weekend, with Yuri/Natsuki. Ah, okay. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind, between what Sayori said and Monica. So wait, does the Sayori thing happen no matter what? Like, even if you do, do the preferences in her favor? Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. We used to play so often that we've made it a bit of a habit to simply enter each other's house. There's no way to prevent it? Yeah. I mean, that's, like, obviously what I assumed, like, because obviously there goes to Monica only, but I didn't know if that was, like, something that happened, like, if that was always the first one that happened, or if it depended on who you did the preferences for. Again, we used to play so often that we've made a bit of a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. This house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor. So you said Monday. So I wonder if it is, like, different depending on the preferences, because this is Sunday, and I think it's happening. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally meet her. It's scripted to be Sayori, Yuri, Monica. Do you mean Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki? Yeah. Sayori? Hi, Dizzy. Oh, okay, so she still is alive. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy, as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Ehehe. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how do you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Dizzy. Why can't it just be like how it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I think that's why the world decided to have you come here today. It just wants to torture me. Ehehe. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't stop thinking about it. Ha ha. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Dizzy. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Ehehe, you're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Dizzy? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is this even possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed It's almost felt like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. I should try Friday Night Funkin'. I tried it once, and I was really bad at it. I have tried it. Yeah, I know what Friday Night Funkin' is. I tried it once, and I'm really bad at it, and I thought it would be, like, funny to try and stream it, but I just haven't, like, easy mode it. I mean, I easy moded the intro, and still did really bad, but, I mean, I guess it could be funny to just do easy mode, and just mess up. You didn't understand it all, Dizzy. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Ahaha. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. That's why I've decided this world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ahaha. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. Why does it sound like such a fuckboy line? But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Dizzy, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was, but I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. She always tries to make it seem like her feelings are quirky. Yeah. I guess. Toki Doki Uwu Club. Starting to turn into not uwu. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now, you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Why does it sound like a, what is it called, a Wattpad story? Learn to mod this game? That would be fun. I think, like, if you go into the game files, you could, probably find the pictures of each of the characters' emotes, and then, like, make your own pictures for each of them, and then, like, rename them by the file, like, the same file names. Because in that way, you don't have to change any of the coding. You just have to replace all the images and make sure to have the same file name, and I think it'll work. But it also is a lot of work. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Yeah, no, that sounds like a cheesy Wattpad fanfic. This. The pulling her into tight embrace. Ah, Dizzy. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. Oh, add an original story mod? I mean, yeah, like, it probably would be a fair bit of coding to do that, but I mean, to someone who, like, likes coding, Sayori x Minecraft, I'm sure there are, Doki Doki Literature Club themed Minecraft servers somewhere out there. Extra lemon? Lemon? Why lemon? I'm really happy you convinced me to join this club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. MC as in main character. Oh. Okay. I thought it said... I thought it meant Minecraft, and I was like, what the heck? Like, lemon category fanfic. Yeah, no, I get that now. I I can't believe I thought that in Minecraft. Extra lemon means something else on something else. Yeah. I was just confused extra lemon in Minecraft. But now it makes more sense. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus, but please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Dizzy! Sayori isn't hugging me back. L. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing into my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Dizzy. Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. Very cheesy fanfic-esque. Yeah, I could see that. I feel like a Sayori M's a main character fanfic would be very cheesy. Exit music? I'm not actually playing music aside from, like, the music that's playing is just the background. The quirky depressed girl and he doesn't know, and the fuckboy. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. Exit music is a mod. Is exit music a mod on DDLC, or... I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of these feelings, Dizzy. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori lets go. And as she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Yeah. It's what I want, I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. 7 messages were deleted. Oh. I apologize. I'm so sorry for that. I didn't know Nightbot stopped. I didn't know Nightbot did that. I apologize. You sent a link though. Here, I'll stop Nightbot from doing that later. Hold on, I'll write that down as well. Stop Nightbot. Timeout. I just have a list of things to do after stream. Coming to Wattpad knew you. Your hugs are so warm. The girl who thinks feelings are quirky, Sayori and the fuckboy. Yep. Yeah, that's basically the first part of DDLC. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You'll understand, right? You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. Ugh, I just burped. I apologize if that was audible. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. See, I'm surprised. Nightbot said it puts you on timeout, but I still see your messages. Is it just the, like, owner who can still see the messages, or... Bangarompus? Danganronpa story on Wattpad. But I'd like to see your hugs are so warm written though. I assume Fangarampa is like a Fandangarampa story. I don't know much about Danganronpa, but I know it's a game. Maybe I'll try it. I already told someone that I might try out Undertale, so... I say goodbye to Sayori and Exeter House. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. Fangarumpa. Okay, that's it. Do. I assume you mean do play Danganronpa. I could try. I can't guarantee when I'll play it, especially because it's like a story game as well, right? And if so, like, once again, story games tire me out a fair bit. But, you know, maybe I'll be able to get through it. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Yeah, I'm gonna have a great time tomorrow. I spend only a few minutes back home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Sup. Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Oh, I just remember I definitely chose Sayori for the first run that I did, because doesn't that scene where she's like depressed in her room like lag on because you decide to help her with art? Or maybe it doesn't, I don't know. But I feel like I definitely chose the Sayori path first time I played. I know I didn't choose Yuri, and I don't recognize this chat bit, so... Geez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird. Just because you're not gonna be seeing me outside of school. Did she bump her head? Who? Natsuki? Anyways, I'm coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is full of baking supplies. Sayori, I mean. I can't remember. Yeah, like, it happened, like I said, last time I played was, like, at least 2 years ago, so, actually, no, like, 3 or 4, like, I played when it first kind of came out, so, like, I really don't remember a lot of the first run other than, like, the big plot points. Ow, I just hit my hand. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't well equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients. I didn't already have them at home. Now that I think of it more, though, I feel like I do remember Sayori hitting her head. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little bit different outside of school after all? Anyways, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Dizzy? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out for me. Geek. This is ridiculously heavy. Ahaha, I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. Ehehe. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? That is relatable. Short people, we always get underestimated. You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. I'd be a good voice actor? Thank you. I have wanted to try getting into voice acting. I've just never found, like, anywhere to start. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Haha, funny. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. Jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. I don't even know what a voice demo reel is. Like, that's how much I don't know about voice acting. And apparently that can be anything. Is it literally just, like, doing, like, showing what you can do with voice acting? I mean, that's what it sounds like, so I assume that's what it is, but you know. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. Ahaha. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? That's exactly what it is? Yeah. I mean, I could try looking into it more. It seemed, like, voice acting has always seemed fun, but also at the same time, like, I don't, like, you have to find a whole, like, good recording studio and stuff like that. Like, I'm just using Apple earbuds right now, and that's why you can probably hear, like, rustling of fabric, because my mic probably keeps hitting my, like, shirt. And then I have, like, another mic that's, like, kind of garbage quality, but it doesn't work with my computer right now, so I can't even use that. But, like, that mic is not at all good sounding, either. So, I would need, like, an actual place to, like, do recording for that. No, it's funny, actually. My setup is in my closet, and so it's fairly soundproof because of the fact that there's, like, clothes everywhere. So, you know, I don't even need soundproofing. I just got my room already. Just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, whoa, that's a way to jump back into this talking. Just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like, Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Natsuki's the best girl, and you can't tell me otherwise. I agree. Natsuki is my favorite. I appreciate it that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Ew! Okay, I hated that line. I don't know why that line just got to me. Because it's, like, the worst part is that, like, I have specifically been told that, like, by people, because I don't look like the stereotypical person. But people are like, oh, you prefer Sayori, but if you had to date someone you prefer Sayori, but if I had to date someone, it'd be a guy. Boy. Commands, okay, what is happening? 71 messages were deleted by moderator. Sometimes you scare me, stop spamming caps warming. Okay, I apologize for Nightbot. Very much so apologize for that. Hold on, I'll try and figure out Nightbot right now. Because I don't like it doing that. Caps. It just says, sometimes you scare me. Nightbot timed out for 5 seconds. Oh, 5 seconds. That's why you can keep on coming back. Okay, wait. Spam protection. Okay, disable. Excess caps, disable. Excess emotes, disable. Links, disable. Excess symbols, disable. Alright. Sounds good. Checks out. Alright, it should stop being annoying now. I'm trying to figure out disable it either. Yeah, are you also using it? If so, it's literally just like, where do you find that? So you go to the Nightbot tab. I assume you're just using the site, and then it says dashboard, commands, giveaways, and ongoing, and then there's spam protection, and then it'll have like a list of a couple things, and then there's like, it'll say status, and it'll show if it's enabled or not, and then under actions on the right side, it'll show, like you can disable them. But it should be good now, so, hello Fricker. I was just figuring out how to stop Nightbot from being annoying in my chat, since I just started using Nightbot and it was being annoying. Thank you so much, you're welcome. Anyways, let's just move on from this line since don't like it. How would you... You know that. Anyways, just trust me on this one. Oh, this is awkward. This scene is awkward. Gross. Yeah, I'm with Natsuki there. Was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. That line just fuckboy. Oh, was it the line that I read before Nightbot stopped it? Yeah, I assume it was. Ahaha. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness. Damn. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. I want to hear what the main character says back. The one about men liking short girls. Yeah. But she's satisfied enough for now. Very fuckboy, yes. She's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precise baking. Dizzy. Where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. What? You fill the trays with food coloring? You just mix the food coloring into the batter. Why would you fill the tray with the food coloring? I've never heard anybody do that with baking, and I'm no chef, but I've never heard somebody put the food coloring in the tray. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone could still pick their favorite. That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have some fun? I'm having fun. Very convincing. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separating the batter into smaller bowls. Oh, okay, so she does separate into smaller bowls. At first it's... Yeah. At first I thought she was saying she would put it in the tray, and I was like, okay, that's what a psychopath does. Meanwhile, I see her separating the batter into smaller bowls and putting a few drops of coloring into each. That does look pretty cool. See, it's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end, if just looking at it makes everyone else's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. What about Yuri? I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? God, that sounds like my mom whenever I try to help her out with cooking. I am so bad at, baking, cooking, any of that. But whenever my mom asks me for help, she just ends up scolding me, scorning me in the... whatever word that works there. She ends up just getting mad at me in the end. Because I can't do it right. Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to Beat the crap out of it. Alright. Bet. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing is already improved. C. As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger into the icing and pops it in her mouth. Apparently you make good cookies and cakes? Yeah, I wish I could. I applaud anybody who can. Like, my mom is known for being a really good, like, baker. But, I clearly did not get those talents. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey, Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I love this conversation so much. Baking is more precise than cooking. Yeah. I mean, I can't cook either, though. Like, I'm bad at everything. But, yeah, I know baking is a lot more precise than cooking. I'd like to try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some up with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. The force of Natsuki's pulling caused me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face! Whose fault is that? My mom and sister can make some crazy good flan. I wish I could, too. Flan is like a custard pudding, right? Something like that. I feel like I've heard of it, but I don't think I've ever had it. But, yeah. I wish I'm right there with you. I wish I could bake well. There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh. Ahaha, stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. Sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. What's the difference between what you just said? Flan. I don't understand what the difference between the two different things you just said. It looks like the same pronunciation to me. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth. You know how to explain through text? Oh, okay, wait, here, hold on. I'll go on to Google. Flan. And then, wait. Hold on. Or, no, however it's said. Creepy asterisks. Yeah.
Flan.
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 Flan. I can't say that. I'm struggling. She didn't know how to say it either, probably. Natsuki. Or me. I don't know, it's fine. Well, I can't say that. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is surprised. She can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Dizzy. You really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel... What? What? I thought that was saying my name. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? I was like, what? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. F. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make how could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. So we both can't use abbreviated names for this game. Yeah. Like Dizzy and Ghost, yeah. Or like I should have made it capitalized. Like the fact that I chose to make it lowercase just made it all the more like confusing. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Imagine having fire alarms that just stop. The fire alarms in my house, they go. They don't stop. They go. Anyways, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good. Ghost is bad, and a bad idea for Yuri's first poem about light. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. And then the fire alarms go off again now. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They look even better. They'll look even better once you add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the other one. That one's really thin. Wow. Who could have thought? Who would have thought that the thin-tipped one is really thin? You can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday, or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature event, right? We can make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each cupcake. I thought I was gonna say by writing a letter on each cupcake. That would have been really funny. You would just get a cupcake. This is the J cupcake. Or, I want the B cupcake. It would be fun to see people choose the cupcake based on the word that they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. Ah, maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like... Okay. Hold on. You can't dress and act and not expect me to think you're cute. Damn. More fuckboy vibes? Question mark. Just which one did you get? I got the D. I like the D cupcake. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Oh, so they're both... I almost said they're both fuckboys. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Ah, my battery is low, and my computer is telling me I should plug it in. I was not even paying attention to my battery. Oh my god, I'm so bad at reaching the plug. There we go. Would have been quite depressing if the stream had just ended there. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Alright. Alright, Natsuki. Without giving me a chance to think, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Ooh, I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I need to save my appetite. Ahaha. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. You wish your drawing tablet stylus worked on the iPad? Yeah, I get that. I have an art tablet, and then my art tablet hasn't been working recently, so I'm using my mom's iPad to draw, but, like, it, it doesn't work. The pen, I, had to use, like, one of those, like, you know how, like, sometimes you'll get a pen that has, like, the weird little bubble tip on the other side that, like, is supposed to be a stylus, but it really just doesn't work? Like, I've just had to use one of those, which, like, hasn't worked. So yours the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still be eating dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. Yeah, I have to use them if I want to draw on your iPad. Yeah. Like, even though they're really hard to use, they're a lot better than just drawing with your finger, so. But they're still really annoying. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. Do I have any manga? I have a couple ones that my brother suggested for me, but I haven't, like, read many. I tend to read a lot more just, like, graphic novels and comic books, so, like, I have quite a few both Marvel and DC comic books, and then also, like, other graphic novel other series outside of that as well. As usual, Natsuki puts the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that, and don't worry, I won't let her eat any. Ahaha. You have the first 4 Death Note volumes, but that's it. I feel like my brother might have read 1 or 2 of those, but, like, he suggested me ones called, like, No Game, No Life, and, like, I can't remember any of the other ones he suggested for me, but I just haven't, like, because I tend to, like, I have trouble reading in general, which is why I started reading, like, just graphic novels, because they're a lot easier for me to read, but, having to read right to left, and then flip the pages right to left as well, that's, like, it's a bit confusing for me. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. Want to get copies of manga, but you just read them online? Honestly, completely valid. Like, even though I have some in-person graphic novels, I read a lot of webcomics as well. Like, I always joke, I say I read an unholy amount of webcomics, but, like, it's not a joke, I read a lot. It's nicer to read as a physical book. No, at the same time, like, there are just so many webcomics online to read. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. You want to read some comics too, since you love DC and Marvel? Yeah. There is a new series, not new series, but it's, there's an author that started making backstories for some of the Teen Titans. And so far they made, Raven and Beast Boy, and they're, like, really good comics that, like, I'd suggest. And they're shorter ones, but they're good stories and, like, really good art styles. So, and then Marvel, I haven't finished the series, but the I forgot what they're called. It's the group of, like, teenagers that, like, they made a Netflix series off of it, I think. I can't remember, though. But yeah, there's also that series, which like I said, I didn't finish, but so far it was good. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki, What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Dizzy, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to go. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so. I like how it says she gets closer, but the sprite is still the same exact picture, so it's like slightly more pixelated as it gets closer. Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of the shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What's happening? No, I can explain. Oh my god. My head starts to go dizzy. My head starts to go me as I feel her soft breath against me. I felt for a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori? Hi, Dizzy. Sayori. Just now we weren't. Ehehe. It's okay, Dizzy. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Really? I wasn't about to do anything. Okay, Natsuki Baka. I bet you weren't. Yeah, well, I'll still see you. I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Ahaha, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. Oh, thank you for the follow, Natsuki Baka. And how you got close to her. It makes me feel really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Dizzy? I'm supposed to be happy for you. The sudden closeness of a character freaks the fuck out. Yeah. Especially when it, like... See, that one had, like, a slight transition into it, so it, like, wasn't as startling for me. But when it goes, like, right into right into the close frame, it definitely startles me a bit as well. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Dizzy. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Like you're in Act 2. Yeah. Profess your love for her. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayuri, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't a burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. Well, if we're talking about an entire Sayori lifetime, it's not going to be that long, so... But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Dizzy. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Dizzy. But I don't! Say that you love her. No. I thought we already went over this, that I'm going for Natsuki, down the Natsuki path. I like you so much that I want to die. Okay. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand on my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. It's just a hug. Oh, you want me to say that I mean, I said I would be going down the Natsuki path. Why would I tell Sayori that I love her? I'm sorry, Ghost. I'm sorry, Ghost, but I have to say dearest friend. She's gonna be going anyways. Oh god, that's a horrible train of thought. Sorry, Ghost, but I chose the Natsuki path. Yeah, either way it's the same. No, I know that, yeah. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they always have been. Monaco told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best for you, and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help you get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Ahaha. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. It's just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew the whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. Stabbing in the chest is quirky. Pain? Yeah, it's pretty quirky. That didn't come out the way I wanted it to, but we'll just skip over that. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Dizzy. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all, so... Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left feeling helpless. I'm left helplessly standing in the front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that is right. But I'm having so much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until they are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Alright, is this gonna be the next day? Okay, I can't remember. Does the Sayori thing happen in the morning or in the afternoon? Because if it starts in the morning, then I'll go through it right now. But if it happens in the afternoon, I might end stream here. Files? Alright, wait, the files. Oh no, I closed the file thing! Dang it. Hold on. I need to reload my computer. This PC, it happens in the morning? Okay. This PC. Doki doki. Alright. Well, it's gonna take a hot second for this to load, so how's everybody doing? How's your life been? It's the day of the festival. The background music has stopped. We can't see the desktop? I know. I'm not showing the files right now. Alive and out of the game. Okay, hold on. I'll go studio mode. Just so I don't end up showing anything that... Like, I mean, there's not many files that I don't want to hide, but, like... In case there's any files that, like, you probably shouldn't be sharing. I'm just not doing it just in case. Alright. Oh wow, it automatically opened up the that. Alright. Transition. Here's my files. It's still loading. But yeah, how's everyone go? Alive and out of the game. Oh yeah. Good job, good Natsuki. At least you survived out of the game. Wow, it's very quiet without the background music. Just so you know, Sayori writes weird poems. Well, I thought in this game you were supposed to relish people's poems for being the unique poems that they are. Why? I don't think Doki Doki will show up on this PC. On mine? No, it did show up. It just takes, like, a long time. Because this PC is searching literally all the files, but it takes, like, forever, because the files, there's a lot of files on the PC. Especially since I've had my PC for a couple years now. But, like, when I was going to look for the files before, it did have the... What is it called? It did show the folder on it. It's just literally gonna take a while. This is proof of how slow my computer is. We need, like, Jeopardy waiting music up in here. My mouse is even showing... it's not capturing cursor. But yeah, my mouse has the little, timer thing next to it. Alright. How's everyone else doing, aside from Natsuki, who is alive and out of the game? Wow, the silence is so quiet. You also use a black cursor. You're good? Good. Yes, I do use the black cursor. I also have a lot of things on night mode, so... Or dark mode. Why did I say night mode? Hungry. I might go skateboarding later, which is cool. Oh, skateboarding's cool. Like, I've always wanted to get into skateboarding, but, like, one, I'm really unfit, and I don't know if I can even do the balancing well. But, like, yeah, skateboarding, I applaud anybody who skateboard. And how am I? I'm doing alright. I'm happy with where I am right now, though I do have a really stressful project thing I need to do for school that it was supposed to be... I think I was talking about this on another stream. It was due Wednesday last week, but literally no one, not even the teacher that I was supposed to, like, hand it into, no one told me that it was due until my friend, who told me the day, or, like, the day before. He was like, Yeah, like, I've been really stressed getting my junior packet in, and I'm like, what do you mean, junior packet? What's that? So I have to put together, like, a resume to send to my guidance counselor, which is obnoxious, and then I have to, like, write an essay about myself. So that's not fun. But other than that, I've been feeling good. I'm happy. I'm excited for Easter tomorrow because my mom always gets me a couple candies and stuff like that, and Easter candy's probably my favorite. And then Ghost, you're chilling in the graveyard where you came from. That's pretty chill. I'm gonna say pretty pog, but then yeah, the graveyard where you came from. All right, it should show up soon. Oh, now I see my cursor. Oh, it's just because I wasn't clicked on the tab, that's why. Yeah, now it's showing. I'm also happy that I've had this long weekend because school is off on Fridays. Or, not on Fridays, jeez. on Good Friday. It's so big. Yeah, that's just because I have my files tab so small. Here, wait. This is what it looks like regularly, which I can't see how it shows up on the platform. Or I don't even know how it showed up on stream. Hold on, I want to see how it showed up on stream. Oh, it still shows up that big. Alright. Still ginormous, yeah. See, I chose the smallest mouse setting. I think it's just the fact that I have it on a smaller window. Because, like, what does it look like on my DDLC page? Oh, whoops, I clicked. It doesn't look as big on my DDLC page, right? I can't tell because my view window is so small. Alright, clicking back off on files. That's still oh, that's fine, okay. That's still massive. Fine. Yeah. Yeah, so I think it's just the fact that on the DDLC page is fine. I'm sure. I think you may need glasses. I have glasses! That's the funny part. Oh my god, this is literally taking 5 ever. I know it'll show up, because it showed up, like a half an hour ago when I was looking. I really should have turned on the Jeopardy music. And I'm afraid when I turn on the Jeopardy music, it's all of a sudden just gonna load. Okay, hold on. I'll move it to the side so I can see it there. Alright. Oh wait, is the Jeopardy music copyrighted? Damn. Hold on, wait. I know what music to play then. Oh, whoops, I accidentally just looked up the site. Alright. YouTube. And then I'm gonna go to search bar. The VOD would like that, and the VOD would likely be muted. Yeah. I don't- oh, there it is, there's a file. See, right when I go to go do something else, there's the files. Alright. Well, just gonna click onto it so my computer stops loading. And then, okay, where do I go from here? Is it Happy Thoughts? Because I don't remember seeing that before, but I also wasn't reading these. Or is it in characters? I'll just chill and wait. What type of music do you like? Don't say I like all types of music. Top genre. It is Happy Thoughts? Here, I'll answer the question first. Okay, I do like a lot of music, but my top genres are probably... I like things... See, I'm bad with genres. I like things with, like, acoustic guitar. Acoustic guitar really gets to me. I like some... Like, not... I don't know. I kind of like older vibes, but not, like, old vibes kind of stuff. Like, I like, they're probably bands that you haven't heard of, but there's a band called The Front Bottoms that I really like. A band called Mom Jeans. I like bands that do kind of like chill music. But then I also do listen to some like more hype music. It really depends on my mood. I just have one big playlist that I listen to, and then I just skip songs whenever I don't feel like them. But okay, Happy Thoughts. Oh wait, okay, hold on. It opened up another tab that I need to put onto the screen. Add. Window capture. Okay, wait, it's not loading. Hold on, what do I have to open it in? Open with. Is it a Word document? Rap and R&B. Yeah, I listen to some rap. Oh wait, Fricker, you know those bands? That's actually cool. Search another app. No, a photo. Oh, it is a photo. Okay, hold on. Happy Thoughts. Because it's just showing up on my computer. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this. Hold on. Zoom in a little bit and then I'll show it on the thing. Pictar. I hate that I have to name the things. I wrote Pitter, Pitur, to show the picture. Okay. Oh, but that's not showing. Hold on, if I do this... Yeah, no, it just shows as a black box. Okay, hold on. I'll turn it off again. And then I'll just remove that. Here, wait. I'll see if I can just do display capture. Oh, shoot. When I move it onto my... Oh my god. Okay, well, you have like 2,688 songs in your Spotify liked playlist? Oh wait, hold on. I can open an image. Hold on, I can do add image. I'm gonna name it Pitter again. Image file. Image file, browse. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Oh my god. I don't know if this big window is showing, but it's like big window. Hold on. This is annoying. I wish it showed me the location of this folder. Okay, wait. Paste. There we go. Okay, wait. Oh my god, this is... I apologize. This is like painful. Drag and drop into OBS. Oh my god, you can do that? Cancel. And hold on. I didn't know you could drag and drop things into OBS. Oh my god. I am dull. I'm very much so dull. Alright. Well, let's just put the little Happy Thoughts picture up there and then transition. There we go. There's the file. Even with links? I didn't even know you could. Wow, thanks. That actually helps a lot. Pop, rock, dance, soundtrack, and punk. Alt, rock, indie, pop, rap, and yeah. Yeah, I listen to like pop, some acoustic, some rap, some rock, some alt. I just listen to a mix of a lot of different stuff. Like, the only stuff I don't listen to is, like, country. And, okay, I'm gonna turn off these now. And then transition back. And then continue with the story. But yeah, the only stuff I don't listen to is, like, country. I just never liked country. And then I don't like screamo. And hardcore EDM. And, like, folklore stuff. Like, I've never been a fan of that. As well as, like, what is it called? Orchestral stuff. But yeah. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly incomplete. I managed to carry the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't reply thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. What about Yuri? Dizzy, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Does none of you listen to JID? I haven't heard of JID. Monica is placing I thought it said little boinkers. My brain is really on boinkers right now. Little booklets. Here, yeah, I'll look up I'll write JID of the things to look out after. Oh wait, and I can get rid of the note of Nightbot stream, or the Nightbot timeouts, because I already fixed that. Little booklets, yeah, I actually skipped that before reading it. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy! You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but then suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and suddenly I feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because that's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all? Ahaha, you should take a little more responsibility for her, Dizzy. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But, I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? And how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the only one who knows what's best for her, right? Okay, that's a little bit toxic. That's... Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Okay, Monica. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take to the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, wait, is there just no music on this day? Because I'm, like, waiting for music to start back up. But then, like, nothing is coming back up. I flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? Until the thing, no? Okay. I flip Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Haha, percentage. Get out of my head, get out of my head. Yeah, we get that. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But this poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Okay. But was it ever moving in the first place? ? What if this is... Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Dizzy? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? You posted something on Discord? Alright, hold on. It's Natsuki. I read that whole thing on my stream. What whole thing? Hello again, Zuri. I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? You're back? Yes, hello. And welcome back. Get out of my head. Oh, you read all of the get out of my heads. I feel like it's like a tongue twister. I just wouldn't have been able to get through all that. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's door and knock. Reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Now, no, Zuri, so I was just gonna say, this is where the first one happens. So any viewers who are easily, who get easily triggered by, serious mental health subjects, feel free. Sayori has been left hanging. Uh-oh. Yeah, but if anybody who views my content who may not know about, DDLC and how it can be a very triggering game, this next scene is not great for those who have struggled with mental health stuff, so please feel free to leave the stream if you aren't comfortable with this kind of stuff, mental health stuff. And I don't want to say too much because I don't want to say anything that'll trigger anyone either. But okay, Zuri, I'll do it. Fine. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Whoa. Yeah, feels right. It's gonna turn wrong real quick. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me with no choice. I gently open the door. Ed Sayori. I'll just leave the scene to happen. Let you all see. An exception has occurred. File game script line 307. See track.txt. Oh, files again? Okay. Check them again. Everyone, hug 'cause you're bored. Alright, files, transition. I just need to open up the files again for me to see. Which one does it say to check? Trace back text. Alright, which one is trace back text in? Oh, there it is. I see. Okay, hold on. Oh, geez, that's not what I wanted to show it as. Yeah, I see it. It's just like, I tried and clicked and dragged onto onto OBS, and it didn't work well, so I'm just trying a different thing. I know you can't see. Yeah, I'm just opening it up. I tried to click and drag it onto OBS, but... Okay. I'm just adding the window capture since text. Oh. What is it called? Trace back text. There. Alright. And then transition. There we go. I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred. While running game code, file, ringpy comment, whatever the fuck. Line 256 in script Python. Yeah. In module. Restart top context. Oh geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Ahaha. Well, here goes nothing. File, yeah. Is there any other text? No. Okay. Just read the restart top comment. Yeah. Alright. Closing that then. Then I'll turn off the files again. Oh, check the character files? Okay, hold on. Turn back on the files. Oh wait, they were still showing on the screen anyways. Character files, and yep. Sayori is gone. Rest in peace. Haha. Now I'm just gonna turn that off. Back to this. Hold on, my OBS. I haven't done this much in OBS kind of stuff. Alright. Sayonara. Yeah. Right, what the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. That's the name of this track. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, Sayori told me that I would be there for her. I told her that I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I have to do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is all my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she would have wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. Someone gone forever now. Maid mask cosplay and did her maid mask and it looked like shit. Nothing I can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can restart and try something different. Is it? I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed for me. And now, I can never take it back. Rest in peace, Sayori, 2021 to 2021. Rest in peace, Sayori, Tuesday to Sunday. Never, 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 never. End. Or is it? Now let's just wait a good second. See, you can't start a new game. But now the question is, it says load game. From this point, would you start a new game? Because, I might stop my stream here. Just cause my throat is getting a bit meh from talking for this long. But next time when I do a stream, would I be pressing this one? Like where the start game was, or would I do the load game? 2017 to 2021. I mean, that's a longer life than what Ghost and I gave. But yeah. What time did you start your streams? What time do I start my streams? What do you want to do? But the fucked up one would do it. Do what you want to do, but the fucked up one would do it. Okay. Yeah, I'd assume... Okay. What time do I start my streams? I'm really inconsistent with start time, but, it depends. On the weekends, I tend to start closer to 1, Eastern Standard Time. Oh, wait, I know you're in the same time zone as me. I tend to start closer to 1, but in weekdays, if I have school, it depends on when I end school, and if I don't have a lot of schoolwork, like, I really couldn't give you... And your time... I don't know your time zone. I apologize. I just know that Fricker... 3-hour stream to get it all done in one day. I could, but at the same time, it's gonna be death on my voice. Yeah, Zuri, I don't know what time zone you're in. It's like 9 p.m. for you now? Okay, that's... Wow, that's a lot of hours behind me. Hold on. Oh wait, no, those hours in front of me. Wait, I thought you said 9 a.m. 9 p.m., that's 3 hours ahead of me. Just got a large drink. But I don't want people to hear me drinking water, especially since I'm using Apple earbuds and my mic is right next to me. Who wants a kiss from you? Haha. Not gonna say yes, but I ain't gonna say no. But yeah, Zuri, you're 3 hours ahead, which means... Oh, wait, no, 6 hours. 6 hours ahead. Oh my god, I'm so bad with numbers. But yeah, so 1 o'clock for me would be 7 o'clock for you. And then on school days, like during the week, would be... Like, I tend to start streams closer to 3, because that's when my school day would end. Though that also depends on, like, if I have a lot of work. I don't know. It's really, like, I really can't give you a set time for when my streams are gonna happen, because I'm in high school, and I struggle with managing my life. Good, because I wasn't gonna kiss... I like girls, but Yuri is my waifu. Alright. Yeah, but I hope that was a good enough answer for that. I might start, on my Discord server, I have my thing gives pings for whenever my stream starts, but I could maybe start sending out pings for, like, before streams, if people would want, like, a 10 or 20 minute... What's my name on Discord? Here, wait, hold on. I'll type it here. I also have I think that's the right one. Hold on, I need to look at my Discord. Yeah, I have a server as well. Hold on. Oh yeah, Zuri, you just joined. Okay. And then you can, like, friend me there if you want. But, other than that, I'm probably gonna end the stream here. And continue maybe next week. So, thank you all for watching. This has actually been a very fun stream. I enjoyed talking with everybody in chat. And, once again, thank you, Ghost, for giving the raid and then actually, like, staying here. Like, that's actually really nice, and thank you. And I hope to see some of your streams in the future as well. So, other than that, I hope you all have a nice day. I'll probably still do other streams. Like I said, I play Doki Doki, probably every weekend, like once a week, but I'll be doing, like, other streams. Hug, thank you, Natsuki. But yeah, like, I play a lot of Minecraft, so I might do more Minecraft streams, but, and my next DDLC stream will probably be either Saturday or Sunday next week, so. But other than that, see you all next stream whenever you're able to come on, And I hope you all have a good rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, night, day, whatever time it may be. And see ya. Wednesdays and Fridays, sometimes Saturdays. Okay, cool. I'll look out for your streams. Now, goodbye.